This step-by-step tutorial is brought to you by Bella Turf, today's leader in artificial landscape grasses and golf greens. Measure your yard and calculate total square footage of turf needed for your project. Select the grass that you're going to install and come up with a turf plan for your yard. Keep in mind that turf rolls come in 15-foot widths, and ideally you'd like to keep all the grain going the same direction throughout your entire project. To remove your existing grass and topsoil, we recommend using a sod cutter. This will save you time and energy when it's time to tear the base out. You want to cover all grass areas of your yard with a sod cutter. Drive around from the outside to the inside in a spiral-like pattern. Once you've got that, go the other direction and create crisscross lines on your grass. This will make for easy removal of the topsoil. With the top layer cut, you're going to want to remove 4 to 6 inches of your existing yard. Try to dig your yard out as evenly as possible throughout the entire tear-out process. This will speed up raking it out when you're through. Before even starting your project, plan ahead so you know what you're going to do with the existing yard once you tear it out. To speed up the tear-out process, we use a Bobcat MT52 walk-behind tractor. Your tear-out will be done in a fraction of the time than if you were to dig it all out by hand. Once your tear-out is done, you want to rake your existing base as evenly as possible. With the yard nice and level, and the pile of road base arriving, it's time to bring the base into the yard. Dumping wheelbarrow after wheelbarrow is the most consistent way to get your base somewhat level before raking it out. Begin dumping your base at the furthest away point in your yard. Work backwards, placing pile after pile, and rake it even as you go. Once you've got the base as level as possible, you want to water it thoroughly to allow it to settle while compacting. With a plate compactor, you want to drive around in a similar pattern that you did with the sod cutter, overlapping your lines, ensuring the base is compacted throughout. Use a plate tamper to get to those areas that the compactor can't reach. To compact around trees and other areas, simply use a 2x4 and a hammer. Once your base is compacted, look over the entire area for imperfections that you might need to come back and either fill or flatten. Bring in additional base to fill low spots where needed. Look for high areas to take down with the rake as well. Spread the whole base evenly. When you're happy with the base, give it a final compacting.